Hi, this is a Yesterday's Moose production, and today we're playing Altered Beast for the Sega Genesis. Finally! Now this game actually has a few secrets that you can do at the introduction screen here. If you press B and start, you'll get the option menu, which I will actually take advantage of just to raise the power level or health and the number of lives. I'm not going to change the level of difficulty because this game's pretty easy as is. Ah yes, down left A, B, and C and pressing start. And you can change the beast that you will be on each level. That's kind of neat. I'm not going to change any of that. Try that again. Aha! AC upright and press start and you get the sound test.
Welcome to your doom. Rise from your grave.
So I will probably make a Minute Moose episode about that, but let's just go ahead and get things started.
Rise from your grave.
So this version of Altered Beast has most of the sound clips. The only one it doesn't seem to have is Never Give Up, because the only way to continue is when you get a game over. At the title screen, you press A and start. Now the enemies, when they blow up, they become these weird chunks of flesh, so they don't like zoom towards the screen, which personally I think is a little bit weird. One advantage this has over the arcade version is that it actually has multiple scrolling backgrounds.
Power up.
And you do get all of the power-ups. You get 3 power levels and then you become the Altered Beast. Funny thing is, when I looked in the instruction book, I had been calling those things that you collect spirit balls, and apparently that's exactly what they were called. I didn't actually know that. I was just calling them some random name that seemed like it was correct. And what do you know? It was actually the name that they use in the instruction book. This boss has a name which I forget, so I will put it on the screen now. Okay, that's what his name is. Each boss has their own name, and I should have looked them up before I started the game, but I forgot. In my opinion, this one plays the most like the arcade. The controls are very smooth, and the sound is pretty good. The graphics are pretty good. You also can play 2 players, which I don't have the second player, but you can play 2 players at the same time. You get the little cut scenes between levels. So that's all accurate. Now when it comes to the dragon transformation, it's a little bit weird. And I'll point it out when we get there.
Power up.
Maybe I should have raised the difficulty level. This game is pretty easy. Okay, so with the transformations, their placement on the screen when you actually transform seems to be a little lower than it is in the arcade. So you don't see as much of the face of the transformation. Hard to explain, but they just seem a little low on the screen. Also, when the dragon shoots lightning, he doesn't shoot out of his fist. He just kind of spits out lightning. However, the lightning attack is exactly like the arcade, so you can just go up to this boss, whose name I will put on the screen. Okay, that's his name, and he's already gone, so haha. Altered Beast is, of course, famously the game that was packed in with the Genesis when it first came out. I still think they could have put a little bit more effort into it, added more animations, done something to replicate the scaling of the enemies when they get destroyed. But overall, it's a good version of the game. Oh no. I didn't get the first spirit ball. Oh well. That's fine. That just means I get to play as the bear a little bit longer, which is cool. Oh no, I fell in a hole. That's great. This is the only level with holes in the floor. And I fell in it again. I might actually have to continue, which will be pretty sad.
Power up.
So we have all the enemy types that were in the arcade, so that's pretty good. Neff, however, doesn't reach out his arms when he's shooting out the lightning. He just shoots it out. See, like, I think they could have put in the efforts to have that. I'm not sure why they didn't. They also could have included never give up. But I guess they didn't want to add actual continues in the game, even though they technically do have continues. Whatever. Now, where's a wolf when I need one? Maybe I will be demonstrating how to continue. Although we get to hear the music longer than we normally would. Now I'm a bear. And I can turn things to stone. Haha. Where's the turtles, though? I don't think the turtles turn to stone in this version, which is wrong. They're supposed to turn to stone. I think they just blow up. Where's the turtle so I can demonstrate? There it is. Yep, just blows up. Doesn't turn to stone. That's a little weird. So I'm probably gonna get a game over, so maybe I'll just lose when I get to the next stage and demonstrate continuing. Now this guy is so much easier than the TurboGrafx version. You just kind of do this and what do you know? Oh, by the way, this is its name. Okay, there we go. Going to have the name of all of the bosses. So yeah, I may as well just lose immediately and demonstrate a continue. I am playing this on my Super Console X, so I do have cheats, but I haven't enabled them because there really isn't much point with this version. Oh, I'm supposed to be losing, right? And now it's like hard for me to lose. That's always the case. Come on. Beat me up. Let me lose. Oh no. Game over. Okay, so at the title screen you press A and start. And what do you know? You start at the level that you left off at. So there we go. I've shown off all of the secrets which incidentally are all listed in the instruction book. Maybe the continue thing is not included in the instruction book. I can't remember 100%. But like, that's the thing about some of these secrets for old Sega games, they just put them in the instruction book. So like, they weren't exactly secrets at all. I guess when you rented the game, you didn't always get the instruction book, so maybe you wouldn't have the option of finding them out if you rented the game. You know, I really miss renting games. I really do. Even movies I miss renting, because then at least you would know if you liked it or not. There's been a few games that I bought blindly hoping that they would be good, and they ended up just not really fully living up to what I thought they would be. And if I had had the option to rent them, that would be great. There's this game store that I used to go to that was trying to do the whole renting thing, but I don't think they were fully committed to the idea, because basically they were just opening a game that they had purchased and hoping that people would rent it, and I don't think people were renting them as much as they thought. Probably because they didn't really advertise that they did that. I think if they had let people know that they were renting games, that maybe more people would have taken advantage of it. But maybe it's just another one of those relics of the past that nobody cares about anymore. Finally, I'm the Altered Beast. Haha. So I noticed that there aren't multiple scrolling backgrounds in this, although the scrolling for that pillar there and the background seems slightly off, and I believe that's because that pillar is probably made up of sprites. It's on the sprite layer, not on the background layer. And I always found that pillar on the right to be weird because it doesn't go all the way up to the top. It stops exactly where the score is. That's a little weird. Now this boss is not quite as easy as the previous one, but still pretty easy. I guess that's why they included a level difficulty selection. Not as many games do that now. I mean, sure, some of them still have level difficulty settings, but it's maybe like usually 2 difficulty settings, maybe 3. Oh, what was that guy's name? That boss? Okay, that was its name. And we're on to the final level already. See, for a pack-in game, this was pretty good, but it was also very short. But I believe the Sega Genesis included 2 controllers when it first came out. I could be wrong on that, but I think it did. So you got 2 controllers and a game. That's pretty good, whereas like now, you get 1 controller and usually no game. If you do get a game, you have to pay full price for it anyway. It's not like you pay any less to have an included game. So it's like you may as well just buy it separately. Power up. Oh no. Now, when I was playing this before to just kind of get back into the groove of the Genesis version of Altered Beast, I found that the last boss wasn't falling for the pattern that I thought he did. I'm not sure why that was. Maybe I just don't remember correctly, but we'll see if he falls for it this time. Oh, come on, get out of there. Thank you. It's like I wanted to jump and everything was preventing me from doing that. But at least there's some invincibility frames. You at least get that. Okay, finally. Now I'm supposed to be a golden wolf. And I look more orange than gold. So weird. Why couldn't they get the color gold correct? I mean, it's just kind of like a yellowish hue. And sure, there's a bit of yellow in the color of this wolf. Okay, final boss ready. Hey! That was a cheap shot. Come on. Okay. Nope, he's not falling for it. And I might just end up having to continue yet again. Wow. I'm actually stressing out about this battle. I'm really hoping that I'm not gonna lose. Oh. Okay, I'll meet you back at the boss. Okay, we are back at the boss. This time I'll get him.
Welcome to your doom.
Hey, that guy cheap shot at me again. He's just hiding off screen. That's not fair. I have to admit the boss is being a little bit weird. It's like attacking me too much, which is interesting. He usually doesn't attack me this much. Wonder what that's all about. Maybe I'm used to like playing it on easy difficulty? That's entirely possible. What? 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 And there we go. I just finished the game. I think I could have done that before, but I didn't because I'm not that good, I guess. Wow, I used to be so much better at video games. What can I say? We're at the end of Altered Beast. We're gonna see the credits. You can beat up the credits, but I'm gonna actually make that a separate video. So stay tuned for that. And we'll just go ahead and let the credits play. So thank you very much for watching. This has been a Yesterday's Moose production, and I'll see you next time.